So today I'm going to be doing our math lesson. So you're going to need to find the worksheet in your packet that looks like this. There's some addition facts, there's some frogs and some snails and some ducks at the bottom. So go ahead and pull out this paper and a pencil or something to write with, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Section 1 is our addition facts. We have our fingers, so we can use those. And Mrs. McCoy is actually going to be drawing dots on her paper to help her solve the problems. So we're going to start with our very first problem. Now before we get started, does anyone know, are these addition sentences written horizontally or vertically? Do you remember horizontal and vertical? Remember, this is horizontal and this is vertical. This is a vertical problem. So 5 plus 5, and this line is like our equal sign. So if I didn't know what 5 plus 5 equaled, I could draw 5 dots on the top. How many dots on the bottom? 5. And I could count all of my dots to see how many I have all together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to keep counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now you probably know that because we have 5 fingers on this hand and 5 on this hand. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Good job. Our next problem, 3 plus 7. So we could start by drawing dots. So how many on the top row? And how many on the bottom row? Now we could count all of our dots to see what our sum is. 1, 2, 3. Keep counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there's another way I could have solved this. Another strategy I could have used. So I could have counted with cubes or something at home. I could have drawn dots, but there's another strategy I could have used. Which of these is the bigger number, 3 or 7? 7 is the bigger number. So we're going to take the bigger number and we're going to put it in our heads. So let's put that big number 7 in our heads. You got it in there? Shake it around, make sure it's locked in. All right, so we're going to start with the number 7. And we're going to count 3 more times. So we're starting at 7. What number comes after 7? Good. 8, 9, 10. We counted 3 more times and we got to the number 10. So remember, we looked for the bigger number. We said it was 7. We put that in our heads and we counted 3 more times. 7's in our head, 8, 9, 10. That's another strategy I could use to solve my addition problems. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you pause the video, finish the top row of addition problems, and then when you're done, you can start the video again. Okay, we should see some frogs and some snails. Now this is counting, and we're going to have to figure out what the pattern is that we're counting by. So it says, fill in the bubble under the missing numbers. So let's look at our row of frogs. I see the number 20, 30, 40. What do you think we're counting by? Good, we're counting by tens. So what's going to come after 40. Well, I could look at my hundreds chart and I see 20, 30, 40. What's the next number I'd count by when I count by tens? Good, it should be the number 50. So let's look over here. Do you see the number 50? Good, it's the one with a 5 and a 0. So in the box, we're gonna write 5, 0, because the top row was counting by tens. Well, now let's look at our snails. 5, 10, we're missing a number, 20, 25. I don't think we're counting by tens anymore. Do you think you know what this pattern is? Good. We're counting by fives. So when we count by fives, we know that there's a pattern. It goes 5, 0, 5, 0. So if I look at our pattern, 5, 0, what comes next in the pattern? A 5. Good. 0, 5. So we want to figure out what number comes between 10 and 20. We know it has a 5. So 5, 10, 15. Good. Now 15 is a teen number, and we know that all teen numbers have what in the front? Good, they have a 1 in the front. 15, 20, 25. So now you want to look over to the side and you want to find the number 15. It's way over here on the edge of Mrs. McCoy's board. Good. All right. So you see a picture of some ducks in a pond. The directions tell us to circle the combination that goes with the picture. The combination is really just the addition sentence that matches our picture. So let's look at our picture and see what is it. Well, I see some ducks in the water and some on the land. How many ducks are in the water? 3. Good. How many are on the land? 2. So we want a combination or an addition sentence that shows 3 plus 2. Do you see one? I see it at the very end, and you can't see it on my screen, but I see the combination 3 plus 2 equals 5. All right, good job, guys. It says circle the flower that has a B to the right. Well, we need to remember which is the right side and which is the left side. So if I turned around, now I'm facing you, and I raised my right hand, everybody raise your right hand. Okay, so we're looking for the B that's on the right side of the flower. Well, let's look at this. Do you think this B's on the right side of the flower? He's on the left side. Well, this B is on the top of the flower, so that can't be it. So I'm looking at the last one. It looks like the B is on the right side. So we want to circle the very last picture because that shows the B to the right. All right, it says match the coins with what they will buy. So I know that all of these are the same coin, but I can't remember which coin they are. It's silver, so I know it's not a penny, and I don't think it's a dime, so it's either a nickel or a quarter. What do you think? You're right, it's a nickel. Remember our rhyme for nickel. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, worth 5 cents. I know that. So we're going to count by 5s. So let's look at our top row. 5, 10, 15. Do you see something that is worth 15 cents? Good, our strawberries are 15 cents. So we want to draw a line to match our strawberries. Let's try the next one. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20. Which item is worth 20 cents? Good, our apple. Now let's count just to make sure we have one left. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's look at our pair. 35 cents. Perfect. Do section 3, the addition problems. And when you're done and ready, you can join us again for the very bottom of the page. All right, guys, good job on those addition facts. So we're just going to do the very first one of these, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. So I'm going to look at this blue oval. It says circle the number that is the most. If something is the most, it is the biggest or the largest. So we want to look at these three numbers and decide which is the most. So this, I see a 1 in the front, and I know a 1 in the front means it's a teen number. This is the number 12. Good. 7. This has a group of 2 in the front. 2 groups of 10. This is the number 21. So which is the most out of these three numbers? 12, 7, or 21? Good. 21 is the most. So now you're going to finish the page on your own. Thanks for working with me today. Thanks for all of the hard work you guys are doing at home. We love you and we miss you. Bye, kindergarten.